What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we're actually going to be talking about the upgraded Fumigator within Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, and more specifically, obviously, Shadows of Evil. And now, this was something that was leaked a long time ago, back in like the end of December, early January, and it was also the right around the prime time, really, of when the upgraded Wonder Weapon hunt was in full force. Everyone was commencing and getting into the game, trying to find this Wonder Weapon, and the upgraded Fumigator may have actually helped us sort of decide on what we're actually going to get and how maybe we can actually get and receive that Wonder Weapon upgrade within Shadows of Evil. And at least that was back then, before we saw any confirmation that you can't actually like upgrade it within Shadows of Evil. But there's a lot of weird stuff into what you can possibly do, or what was originally there within the code. Now, the Gaming Revolution actually made this video as well, and I sort of skimmed through it, and I will leave his link in the description below, obviously, because he did make the video. I don't want to give him some credit, but we're also going to be relating this back to, again, the Wonder Weapon, because although this Fumigator could be used as an actual tool, upgraded, what it would do, and we're going to talk about all of those stuff, it definitely was. I remember making videos about this early January, making theories, making videos, making searches about the upgraded Fumigator actually being used to find different parts or different upgraded parts to actually get the upgraded Wonder Weapon, or at least that's what we thought at the time. So we're going to go through all of that, and I guess, you know, we're probably going to go through some older leaks and try to figure out what's going on. So maybe I'll go back to, probably there's nothing really for Dryzendrach. I'll try to find anything we haven't really seen for Dryzendrach. Probably the upgraded Bowie knife is the only thing we really didn't get. So we'll do another video on that, and then maybe we'll go back to Shadows of Evil, look at some more stuff, go back to the Giant even, look at some more stuff there, some audio files that we had hidden on the Giant that never really manifested into anything. So if you guys want to see those videos of the leaked information, the leaked Easter eggs, upgrades, the Giant Easter egg that never really manifested within the game, and you want me to talk about that, definitely leave a comment below. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's get started with this one. Obviously, I tried to find some Reddit posts from back in the day. I have a few, and they're not directly related, but if you guys have seen any of the videos back then, you guys would know the sprayer within the code was like the code name for the Fumigator. And obviously the Fumigator, you guys know, Shadows of Evil, you use it to basically open up the whole pods and all that crazy stuff within Shadows of Evil. It's just like a simple little thing that you would use to actually obtain different weapons, different drops, and if you let the actual pods grow to their purple final form, you can get like one of the Wonder Weapon parts, you can get a ray gun, you can get a lot of points. So you guys know how that works. But if you upgrade the Fumigator, and it was within the code, and the upgraded Fumigator was actually the bug sprayer, it's really interesting because it seems as if in the code it's not necessarily a direct upgrade. It may actually be a whole different tool used within Shadows of Evil. So normally you would see, like within the Wonder Weapon, you have the Wonder Weapon and then the upgraded Wonder Weapon. So ID gun underscore ID gun upgrade, ID gun 2, ID gun 2 upgrade. If you've seen that stuff, you guys know what the whole deal is with that. Usually upgrade will be in the code. This one you have a completely different thing. You have bug sprayer. So what I'm thinking is possibly it's a whole different tool, a whole different thing that they had within the game where you can actually get the second Wonder Weapon or the upgraded Wonder Weapon, but at the same time you can get much greater chances of getting loot. So again, as you've seen so far with the Fumigator all the way back since November, you pick it up, you just have to wait for the pods, and it really depends on the pods and what is actually occurring with those. But with the bug sprayer, it seems as if, and I feel like the only way they can do this, they can do one, just increase the chances of getting those good rare items like the ray gun, the Wonder Weapon parts, and points, getting double the points instead of 1,000, getting 2,000 instead of 2,000, 4,000, stuff like that. Or you can actually make it so it's a bug sprayer. So basically, you're using it and you're actually increasing the amount of time it takes for it to get to its purple final form. So it's still, the pod still needs to be purple. So keep that in mind. The bug sprayer is only going to either increase your chances of getting it, or it can increase the actual rate of bringing it to purple. So instead of waiting 5 rounds to actually wait for it to get to purple to get your Wonder Weapon part, you can instantly almost spray it, whatever you want to call it, however it actually looks. It's not probably like a literal bug sprayer, but you would spray it with whatever, and then it would actually go to its final form of the purple form, and then you can get your stuff a lot faster and a lot easier, and that definitely would be very much useful for playing Shadows of Evil, getting set up, going for high rounds, doing the Easter egg, and all of that insane stuff. Now, the bug sprayer also, and I've made so many theories, I've seen people talk about it time and time again, that's why I'm leaking one of the Wonder Weapon sort of code things, because I remember going back, and I looked back at one of my Wonder Weapon upgrade videos, back from like January or like the end of December. That was like the prime time of that stuff, basically. And we talked about the upgraded Fumigator potentially being something you needed, one of the first steps into actually upgrading and obtaining parts to build and activate the Wonder Weapon. Now, the cocoon step was sort of like the final step in the whole thing. You need to like spawn the cocoons and then activate them, and then sort of they were just there, and we didn't really know what else you need to actually do because we were sort of just stuck at the cocoons, and then after that it never really manifested into anything. We just sort of ended with the cocoons, and that's really it. Now, the problem with that is we never really know where to actually continue, but we didn't know where to start. With the upgraded Fumigator, obviously the bug spray within the code, you would only need to use that. You would have to have that to actually obtain sort of the upgraded Wonder Weapon parts. So you have the 3 parts for the regular Wonder Weapon, but then you also have the 3 parts for the potential upgraded Wonder Weapon that we thought was there, and probably still is there at the time of Shadows of Evil, and it probably still is there with it's still there in the code. I don't think they took out the upgraded Fumigator, and everything is still intact within the code. It's just a matter of them activating it, and this goes back to the super Easter egg now as well. Now, if the super Easter egg, where you get every Easter egg done in every single DLC map, sort of relates back to Shadows of Evil and relates back to this upgraded Wonder Weapon, it may also relate back to activating the game and making it so we can actually get the upgraded Fumigator to achieve and open up the pods, which you would only be able to get the upgraded Wonder Weapon parts. If you've seen, there have been parts leaked. I'm pretty sure the Glitching Queen actually made a video back in January talking about these parts within the game under the map, and there was like different versions, like the Denmarker Heart and a different color of the Xenomatter, and just whole different versions of the regular parts, the normal parts that we need to upgrade the base Wonder Weapon. So whole different parts to upgrade the upgraded Wonder Weapon, and to upgrade the regular Wonder Weapon to make it into the upgraded Wonder Weapon, obviously, and you would need to get those parts by using the upgraded Fumigator, also known as the bug spray within the code. Now, it just really is an insane thing. Obviously, we talked about this time and time again. Now, whether or not this will actually come to fruition within the game, we're not so sure. And again, we're going to be going back and I guess talking about some stuff up until really DLC 3 releases. So we have a good maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, well, probably 2 weeks until we see actual DLC 3 information. So it's going to be pretty interesting, really looking back at this stuff and really thinking, you know what, is this a possibility? Do we still have the chance to see any of this stuff actually manifest in the game? And also, does it relate all the way back to what we're going to see for the super Easter egg, which was again leaked within the code? And is the super Easter egg going to be a huge factor into basically unlocking almost every Easter egg we have seen and almost hidden and not sort of put within the game and not sort of found within the game, especially within Shadows of Evil and the Giant? Is the super Easter egg going to have to be activated to actually activate all of the other Easter eggs? Or once DLC 4 releases and once the ending is released, is the super Easter egg going to be activatable? And then also the Shadows of Evil and the Giant and any of the hidden Easter eggs will also be activatable as well. So basically, you need to upgrade the Wonder Weapon and you need to get the upgraded Fumigator to actually get the super Easter egg. So the super Easter egg comes after the upgraded Wonder Weapon and after the upgraded Fumigator, and maybe even after some sort of giant Easter egg or some sort of Easter egg hunt that we need to do on the map once DLC 4 releases and once the super Easter egg sort of needs to be completed. That would be absolutely insane. So rather than the super Easter egg unlocking the upgraded Wonder Weapon, unlocking the upgraded Fumigator, it's actually the other way around. That would be really interesting. It would make sense too, because like our reward at this point, no one really cares about the upgraded Wonder Weapon. We're not like, we don't want to do a super Easter egg just to get the upgraded Wonder Weapon. We want to do, we want to have the upgraded Wonder Weapon. We want to have to go back to these maps and do these Easter eggs to get the super Easter egg. The super Easter egg is the new final thing that's within Black Ops 3 Zombies, the absolute final thing. I think doing the super Easter egg first, the huge final ending finale Easter egg, and then because of that you get an upgraded Wonder Weapon and an upgraded Fumigator, it wouldn't be that cool. It wouldn't really make sense. Just really wouldn't make sense for the game. So let me know what you guys think about that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And again, leave a comment below if you want to see these old like sort of leaked informational videos coming back. I do want to do some stuff. Obviously, I'm going to continue to do like DLC 3 prep, and we'll talk about DLC 3. And again, once leaked information comes after DLC 3, I obviously will cover that like everyone else. And maybe we'll do some funny videos, but we'll have to see what actually goes down. So if you do like these videos and they do pretty well, maybe we'll go back and actually go and look and see what was occurring there, and maybe if it could occur again. And I think it really does tie back to the super Easter egg within the game. I think I'm going to be saying that a lot within these videos, just because of the fact that it seems so unlikely that at this point, everything that we've seen leaked, all the Easter eggs from the real DF, back from the beginning of Shadows of Evil, back from Rock, it seems like all that stuff within the game, it's not gonna happen. It's not just gonna randomly appear like out of nowhere. I think the only way we're gonna see any of those Easter eggs actually come to life is probably gonna be for the Super Easter egg, or some sort of activation within DLC 4, whether it's the DLC 4 Easter egg ending cutscene, where you actually go and do the cutscene and you actually unlock everything there, and then you go back to Shadows of Evil, go back to the Giant, Rock, get the upgraded Bowie Knife, go back to Zetsubo, get, what was it, like the lost perks like PhD and Tombstone, and then after that, it activates, you can go back to all the maps, get all that stuff, and then you do the Super Easter egg, which would be an Easter egg on every single map. That would make sense. I feel like it's just, these Easter eggs aren't just gonna appear and just be found out of nowhere as of now. DLC 4, different story. So again, leave a like if you did enjoy. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and again, let me know in the comment section below if you want more of these informational videos, and I will see you guys later.